Hello and welcome to tonight's call. This is a solo ad quick start. My name is Floren. I want to thank you for investing in my How to Build Your Email List with Solo Ads product. That was a runaway bestseller. We we were the #1 product on Warrior Plus. We ended up being product of the day. We made a ton of sales and helped a lot of people out. I had a lot of people email me. I had several people call me and they thanked me for this course. So I know we're changing a lot of people's lives. If you want to get on the phone chat conversation here, where you're going to be able to ask me live questions at the end of the call, be sure to type in 949-229-4400 on your phone and enter in 35097 #. That's 949-229-4400, and the access code is 35097 #. So tonight we're going to talk about how to do solo ads to build an email list, even if you don't have your own website, don't have a product, don't have any presence online. All you need is an autoresponder account. So we're going to make this real simple for you. So at a bare minimum, you're going to want an autoresponder account and you're going to want an affiliate account. I would suggest GetResponse or Aweber for your autoresponder. Now GetResponse, you can do a free trial, and then I think it starts at around $15 a month, and I think you can have up to 1,000 contacts. Aweber, it's $1 for your first month, and for 500 contacts, I think it's $19 a month starting. So GetResponse is a little cheaper. ClickBank is free. It's clickbank.com, and that's where you can sign up to be an affiliate for a lot of products. There's a lot of good products promoted on there that you can earn some really high commissions. Now, with the strategy I'm going to share with you tonight, you're not going to need a website or your own products. However, for best results, I do say that you should have your own website and you should have your own products, or at least use some sort of private label rights product and give away to build your list, because that's going to build a much deeper relationship with the email list that you're creating, and that's where you're going to make a lot of your money. The bulk of my money that I generate is due to the relationship I have with my email list, the relationship I have with my affiliates, not specifically my products or my websites. It's the ability to communicate and give value to people who know, like, and trust me, and give them the tools and resources they need. And the only reason they buy is because they feel like they know me, they feel like they can trust me, and they want to get more training from me or from my partners. And so I really appreciate that. I see a lot of people who are on this call. I've recognized your name. Some of you I've even met in person, and I know that many of you have been customers of mine for several years. Some of you, this is your first product you've purchased from me, and I want to thank you for your loyalty, and I want to thank you for taking action and investing in yourself, because this is really, you're a really unique person. You're a very rare individual. You're out there trying to start a business, or maybe you already have a business and you're trying to get to that next level, and you're on a call tonight where I know you could be watching TV, or you could be doing, at a sporting event or something else that might be more fun, but you're here because you want to have a better life and a better lifestyle. Now, tonight's call, I'm not pitching anything, I'm not selling anything. I'm just here to train you. This is a bonus training. We're going to do some live Q&A at the end. This is Solo Ad Quick Start. So let's get going. Now, with this, I'm going to show you how you can get started making money with solo ads, even if you don't have a website or a product of your own. So, what I want you to do is go to www.clickbank.com. I don't want you to do it right now, but on a sheet of paper, just write down clickbank.com, and they have this thing called the ClickBank Marketplace. Now, on ClickBank Marketplace, you can see some of the best-selling offers that they have on ClickBank. Now, ClickBank is a payment processing network for like ebooks, videos, software, audio programs, all sorts of kind of information marketing products. And so I'm just going to go here and I'm going to click on e-business and marketing. And when I do that, it's going to take me to this page where I can see some of the best-selling products in e-business and marketing. So I'm going to choose this product called Google Sniper, which is done by George Brown, which is always a best-selling product. And here you can see his website here. He's got this video, a lot of social proof of some earnings he's made. He's teaching people, he's teaching people how they can make up to $2,556.80 a day. So that's really cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I go back to ClickBank, I click on this promote button here, and I can get my affiliate link. So I type in my account nickname. So mine is BS Systems, or Business Success Systems, and I'm going to put in a tracking ID here just for solo ad. I click create. It gives me this really ugly link. Now I'm going to copy and paste that link and put it into like Notepad or some sort of text editor, Word, whatever you want to use. You save that link so you can access it later on. So go to ClickBank, go to their marketplace, find an offer you want to promote, create your affiliate link for that offer, copy and paste that affiliate link. So you just do Control-C and Control-V with your keypad. You just highlight the link and you paste it into like Notepad or some sort of text editor so you have that link saved. Now, I'm going to walk you through how to set up GetResponse because that's the autoresponder I use for a lot of my campaigns. So I'm just logged into my account here. I'm going to create an autoresponder. So I'm going to go over here to this scroll down area. I'm going to click Create Campaign. So this little blue text here. I'll click on that. Now it's going to ask me what name do I want to call my campaign. So we're going to promote Google Sniper in this example, so I'm just going to do G Sniper Demo for the video here, and we're going to just click Create New Campaign. Now it's going to say it successfully created that campaign. You're going to want to click on Edit Campaign Settings. So for those of you at home, I know I'm going kind of fast, you go to GetResponse. On the right hand corner there's that drop down box. You click on that, then you click Create New Campaign. You give your campaign a name, you click the Submit button, and it's going to give you this page where it says Edit Campaign Settings. So you edit your campaign settings. What I want you to do is you go to this Permissions tab here. So it's going to start out at General. You click Permission. These are little check boxes and they're automatically checked. What I want you to do is uncheck those. It should save it right there. Basically what you're doing is you're disabling confirmed opt-in. Now when you buy a lot of solo ads, you're going to have a hard time getting people to confirm that they opted in. So I recommend just disabling confirmed opt-in because you're going to lose a lot of subscribers if you leave it enabled. So you disable that and save it. Then at the top of GetResponse, you hover over Web Forms. It'll scroll down and you can do Create New. So go to the top of GetResponse, Web Forms, Create New. Now you got this really nice, easy to use editor. And so this is what the default web form looks like. You can put in a headline, you ask for the name and email and a sign up button. So what I'm going to recommend you do is type in a new headline. We're going to say free video reveals a $2,556 per day system. So you see what I did there? I modeled the headline of his page that talked about people making up to $2,500 a day, and I put that as the headline for our squeeze page. So this is a great way to get people onto a list, and it's really relevant to the offer that you're promoting. I'm going to change the submit button here. So I'm going to click on the submit button and I'm going to change it to free instant access. So I change that. Now I also decided to do is go back to that header and I decided to type in enter your best email address below for free instant access. So you type in your headline, free video reveals a $2,556 per day system. Then you enter a new line, you put in black text, enter your best email address below for free instant access. Now notice I got rid of the footer, the name, the counter, the CAPTCHA, the privacy, and the powered by buttons. So all people are going to see right now is this headline, this call to action, this email box, and a button. That's all they'll see on that page. So it really gets you high opt-in rates. This is a squeeze page that will do quite well. And it's really easy to set up. I mean, I know I've done this many times. Oftentimes these pages are converting at 50% or more for me depending on the traffic that's being sent. I've had some that were in the 70s and 80s. So basically what you do is there would be a save button here, so the save and preview. You click that. It's going to take you to this next page. Now it's going to default to the default thank you page. It's going to be something like, thank you for signing up for our list on GetResponse. Be sure to check your email for a message from whatever your email address is. Instead, what we want to do is we click this custom thank you page. So you click the custom thank you page, you grab that affiliate, excuse me, you grab your affiliate link. So that affiliate link for Google Sniper, you copy and paste that, and you put that right into this custom thank you page. You paste that there, you click next step. Now what you're going to do is, by default, most people who have their own website, and I do recommend that you set up a website because that's where you're going to see a lot more value from your solo ads. But if you're just getting started, you don't want to deal with any of the technical stuff, you just want to get going, click this Get Response will host my web form. You got your code right here, you copy that to your clipboard, you paste that up to in your browser. This is what the website looks like. So it's free video reveals a $2,556 per day system. Enter your best email address below for free instant access. They put in their email, they click the submit button. Guess what happens? It redirects to your affiliate offer. There you go. In like 10 minutes or so, I showed you exactly how to build your email list with solo ads without your own website, without your own product. I mean, this is a life-changing thing right here for you, because if you're stuck on the technical aspect and that's what's holding you back, you can do this. If you don't want to set up a website, you can do this. If you don't want to create a product, you can do this. This is a completely different way of doing solo ads that most people never do. Find a proven offer, use it as your back-end offer, use it for the thing people are signing up for. You don't have to give away anything for free here. People are signing up to learn about this new thing. So for instance, let's say that we're doing an offer in maybe health and fitness. Your headline might read something like, free video reveals the #1 secret to burning fat. In your name and email address below for free instant access to this presentation. They enter in their email, they get redirected to an affiliate link for a weight loss offer. You could do the same thing with dog training, with golf, with stock market, with relationship advice, like how to get a girlfriend type of product. There's so many different markets out there that you could apply this to and try different niche markets, try solo ads in different industries, build targeted email lists. I mean, for instance, I've had a lot of success with paleo diets. So that's people who want to eat like a lot of meat and vegetables and stuff. And what I've done is I've created campaigns where it went straight, people got on an email list and then it went straight to an affiliate offer on ClickBank for some paleo diet ebook. And they had some sort of video sales letter presentation, and I had something like learn how free video reveals how you can lose weight on the paleo diet, something along those lines. And your email address below for this free video. And people signed up, and then they went to the page and bought the product. And then I built an email list in the paleo niche where I was able to send out emails for other paleo products. You can do this in all sorts of markets. You can really grow, try out a lot of different types of ideas. Let's say you want to do internet marketing, but maybe you're not sure what list you want to build. You could build a blogging list, you could build a list building list, you could do a SEO list, a WordPress list. You can build all sorts of different really targeted email lists, and then you could have different emails go out. You could promote different products to those different email lists. So let's say that you got really advanced here and you started having some success, and you built these email lists where you're able to promote all sorts of different products. So you've got maybe a list of a couple thousand people who like WordPress plugins. Well, when a new WordPress plugin comes out, you can promote that WordPress plugin. But let's say there's another product coming out that same day, and maybe it's on, doing Amazon Kindle. Well, if you have an Amazon Kindle list, you could send a list, or you could send a promotion out to that Amazon Kindle list, and you could be promoting 2 different products at the same day to 2 different email lists that are incredibly targeted. That's going to give you more chance of success, and it's going to give you a greater chance of making a lot more money. So I log back into my Get Response, and it shows me that I had a new subscriber from when I entered in my test information. So to recap here, I want you to start buying traffic. You've got no real excuse here. So go out, start buying traffic and building your email list. The fastest way to do this is with solo ads. So I do highly recommend that you get your own web host and you have your own products, and that gives you the ability to track your conversions and really know your numbers a lot better. But if you're looking for a quick and dirty way to get started with solo ads, I mean, you could start buying solo ads tonight. I created this training for tonight, and it took me maybe 20 minutes to come up with this webinar and take the screenshots and put it into a presentation for you, and I went through it in about the same amount of time. Don't let the technical hangups get in your way. Start building that email list. It's much better to have an email list and maybe not do things perfectly, because this is not the perfect way of doing solo ads, but it's the quick and fast and dirty way of doing it, so you can start building a list, and you can start building a list in different markets. Now, I strongly would suggest that you write some sort of follow-up message, and that could help promote the product that they just signed up for. So you could, hey, thanks for signing up for my newsletter. I, really hope you enjoy the free video which shares how to make up to $2,556 per day online. Go here to check it out. By the way, my name is Reed, and I'm the father of 2 sons, and I've been making money online since 1999, and I'm here to help you find success on the internet. I'd love to get to know you better. Why don't you reply to this email and let me know what the #1 problem you're facing when building your internet business. So that's an example email that you could just use in your follow-up series. Now, obviously, make some changes there because I added a few personal bits about myself. You could talk about some other interests you have. Maybe you know how to play guitar, or maybe you're an avid sports fan or something. You could talk about that in your welcome email, and that's going to build a deeper relationship. Another thing that I do with a lot of my emails now is I include a picture of me in the emails, because I use it as branding, and I'm finding that that's having a better response with my email list. So that might be something that you want to try. Now, I'm going to give you a real quick, kind of in a nutshell, reminder for the course that you've gone through. And I want you to remember, you need to start small and test and tweak your offers if you want to have success with solo ads. I recommend that you buy buyer's list or customer list only solos. You're going to pay a premium. So for instance, most solo ads you might be paying 30 to 50 cents per click. Now those clicks are going to be people, they're primarily going to be people that are freebie seekers. They haven't purchased anything online, at least from that person who has the newsletter list. But you could contact these solo ad sellers and ask them if they could sell you a solo ad to just their buyer's list, just their customer list. Now you might be paying $1 or $2 per click in order to do that, so you're going to be paying a premium. But instead of buying, 1,000 clicks, you might be buying 50 or 100 clicks, and it's much better to spend, $50 or $100 to test out an email list versus spending, $300 or $500 to have someone mail their freebie seekers. So that's a good way to, dip your toes in, see if your offer's converting, and a customer is 10 times more likely to buy from you versus someone who's just a freebie seeker. So focus on those customer lists, and you're going to make a lot more money. Be sure you ask them a lot of questions. So anyone that's selling you a solo ad, ask them a lot of questions. Now in that checklist and cheat sheet I gave you, I don't know, a dozen or so questions to ask people before you purchase a solo ad. So be sure to ask them those questions before you purchase. And if you're just starting out, only buy solo ads from people who will sell you solos to their buyer's list or customer list. Now remember, you're going to pay more for it, but it's highly worth it. You're going to make a lot more money that way. Now, if you find that you're having success with a vendor, ask them for recommendations of other vendors that they've had success with. So let's say that you buy a solo ad from a guy named Bob, and Bob's solo does incredibly well for you. You make a lot of money back, you get a lot of subscribers. Buy some more traffic from Bob, obviously, but then ask Bob, hey, are there any other solo ad vendors that you recommend that you think would be a good fit for my offer? And maybe Bob will recommend, Mike and Tom and suggest that those guys can help build your list and they have really good solo ads. You buy some solo ads from them and maybe you find that, Tom's solo ad does really well and Mike's doesn't do so well for your offer. Well, you ask Tom if there's anyone he recommends. And maybe Tom recommends that, Sally sells really good solos. So you buy a solo ad from Sally, and it just keeps going from there on out, and you can have a lot more success that way. You can try out people that are a little more tested and a little more proven by asking for recommendations. In case you missed my earlier webinar, I had a webinar today with John Thornhill, and we put together an awesome package for you guys. It's www.joinpartnership.com/read. And take advantage of that. I know there's going to be a replay coming out tomorrow for that, but I just want to recommend that I highly recommend that you get that package because that's not going to be available much longer, and I want to make sure you get all those bonuses that we included. So it's www.joinpartnership.com/read. John Thornhill was my #1 promoter of this product. He sold over 300 copies. He's got a really cool offer put together where he will also recruit affiliates for you when you create your own product, and he'll promote it to his email list. I'm also going to be promoting your product to my email list and recruiting my affiliates too. So you need to jump on that. That's a great deal. It's www.joinpartnership.com/read. You should take advantage of that right now. I have a new course coming out, and this is going to be on Facebook ads. This is going to come out on Friday the 13th. And I highly suggest that you get on the early bird notification list. It's www.readflorene.com/earlybird. Now I'm going to open up the line for questions here. I told you this was going to be a quick, hard-hitting session that we were just going to help you out real fast with things. I'm going to unmute the line. All right, so tonight was a much faster presentation than normal, but I have the line unmuted and I am open for questions. So if you have any questions on solo ads, I know we had a really in-depth course on solo ads that you guys went through, and some of you, maybe not everyone's gone through it yet, but I shared with you a unique strategy here where you can promote affiliate offers. You don't even have to have a website, you don't have to have your own products, and you can start using solo ads. I hope that helps you out tonight. And if you have any questions on that, or if you have any questions on solo ads, I'm here to answer them for you. So hop on your phone. It's 949-229-4400, and the access code is 35097. I'm going to put that on this slide on the bottom here so everyone has that. If you can't attend via the phone for some reason, we do have this Q&A box and a chat room box, so be sure to take advantage of that, and I will stay on as long as there are questions. Did a few of you lose audio, it looked like, early in the call, huh? Robert, yes. So you're asking if there would be a free video for the prospect to see? Yes. So I picked an offer that had a video sales letter. So George's offer, that Google Sniper, has a video sales letter. So he goes into a little bit of training and he pitches them his product. And so that's a great way to get people to purchase things. You're going to have much higher conversions. It's a lot easier to get someone to sign up for a free video versus sign up for this free sales page to look at. It's a lot easier to make a squeeze page that says sign up for this free video presentation. Well, thanks for joining, Dennis. I appreciate it. Hey Jennifer, yep, John's program is amazing. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Hey Willie, yes, so I've got GetResponse and Aweber, and I'm just putting some of my contacts on Aweber. So if you got like an email from me saying, "Hey, I'm moving my list over to Aweber," sign up below and get some bonus gifts for signing it back up. Yeah, I'm just segmenting some of my list out and putting some of my subscribers on Aweber. Just kind of moving things around, testing some stuff out. Hey Russell, yep, there will be a replay. I've got 2 recordings going, so this should get recorded. This was just a real quick call for people. So yes, we've got a replay, and as long as it turns out, I will be sending that out. Okay, Michael asks, where do we? I'm going to mute the call here just for a second because we're getting some background noise. Where do we promote the affiliate link? So I'm going to go back to that presentation here. Show you. So we're going to grab that affiliate link. So we got our affiliate link here from ClickBank. We go into our GetResponse. We create that email campaign. We create a web form. We enter in our information for that web form. This is our squeeze page. Now, on the next page, there will be a button here that says like save or continue, something like that. You click that button, and it'll take you to this page where you can paste your affiliate link. So you'll click custom thank you page. There's a little checkbox here. You click that, and then you paste your affiliate link there. Then you just save your web form, go to the next step. You can copy your squeeze page to your internet browser. You copy that to your clipboard, you paste that, and you can go to your website and try it out and make sure it's working. Dennis asks, do you suggest having both Aweber plus GetResponse or only one? Personally, they're both fine. I like GetResponse more than Aweber. Myself, I think you get more features for your money. It's a little bit cheaper too. Not much, but just slightly cheaper. But I just wanted to have some security. I have dedicated servers that I send out emails on. I've got Aweber, I've got GetResponse. I've used other companies. I just wanted to put some of my subscribers on Aweber. Just it was some people that maybe hadn't opened or clicked on anything in a while, and so I was just kind of moving them off my GetResponse list and putting them on Aweber in case there was any deliverability problems that I might have been having with those subscribers. I wanted to make sure that they could get my content. Okay, Willie asks, can you recommend anything that teaches segmenting a list? Basically, what I do is a couple things. Sometimes I use separate autoresponder accounts. Like I just mentioned, I've got Aweber and GetResponse and a few other ones. So some things that I have on different autoresponders with different companies, so I don't make the mistake of sending out the email, like a certain email, to people that shouldn't get it. So that's one way to segment. The cheaper way to segment, I don't know if it's easier, but the cheaper way to segment is having one autoresponder account and then creating different autoresponders. So you might be like, let's say you have a sales funnel where you have your own products here. So you might have, maybe you're in the blogging niche. You might have blogging freebie 1 or the name of your blogging freebie. And that might be the list name that you're using. Then you might have a blogging product. So you're going to have blogging freebie for your freebie seekers, and then blogging product or blogging customer for your customer list. So anyone who buys your blogging product will get removed from your freebie list and moved into your blogging customer list. And so you might send different emails out to those blogging customers. You might build a deeper relationship with them and promote higher priced offers to make more money off them. Whereas the freebie seekers, you might promote a lot of lower priced stuff or give them some free training just to get them to buy some more of your content. Then if you want to get into another niche, maybe you want to get into writing Kindle books. Well, you'd have freebie Kindle and then Kindle customers. Same thing, you've got freebie seekers on the freebie Kindle list and you got customers on the Kindle customer list. And so that way you can segment things out, you can send different promotions to different lists, and you can send different relationship building emails to different lists, and that's going to help you grow your business. It's almost like you're in multiple businesses then when you're segmenting your list out and you're doing it correctly and you're promoting relevant offers to relevant lists. Because I've done things where I'm promoting things and I'll have one promotion go out and it'll be a couple $1,000s for one thing to a segmented audience, and then another promotion going out in the same day and it's a much smaller audience or it's a much lower price offer and I've made $100. I've had other things where I've had a promotion go out and it just didn't do well and didn't make anything on it, or I've had other things where it's just done really well. And so it's just a matter of the segments you're sending to and the relationship you have with that list, and if it's a good message to market match. So if it's a good product that you're promoting that's got really high conversions, it's got a great sales letter, it has some wonderful upsells, you're probably going to make more money sending that out, and you send that out to your customers are going to be the best fit for that particular product. If that particular product continues to do well, you might send it out to more of your customers on different segments. Now, the downside of that is if you start sending it out to some of those other segments that maybe aren't as interested. So let's say for instance you sell a product, you promote a product on doing Kindle ebooks, and you send it out to your Kindle list, and maybe it does really well on there, but then you want to send it out to your make money with affiliate marketing list. They might not be interested in writing Kindle books, and so you might have some people unsubscribe or not be as interested in that offer. So that's the advantage of segmenting. You can promote a lot of different offers every single day if you have different list segments and you nurture them and grow your business, and that really, I guess, mitigates your risks on promoting an offer that maybe doesn't do so well, because you could be in so many different markets and promoting so many different things that you can make a lot more money by segmenting your list. I don't really understand the people that talk about having hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their list, but they don't really know what they want. I would much rather have a list of a few hundred or a couple thousand people who really knew, like, and trusted me, and I knew exactly what kind of offers they wanted. Another thing I'd recommend doing is doing surveys to your list. You can just have them reply to an email. So a common one that I do is, what is your number one question about X? So a question, for example, for you guys might be, what is your number one question about solo ads? Could be an email that you might get from me, and that would be a great way to not only know what you want, but also to help you out as best as possible. Richard, for the prepper audience, so if you're trying to figure out solo ads in the prepper niche, that you're going to have to do some research. I have not bought any prepper solo ads, so you're going to want to look around and search for, like prepper e-zine, prepper newsletter, prepper blog, those types of things, and see if any of them would be willing to sell you a solo ad. You're going to have to do some research there and do a search on Google. Look for like prepper forums, things like that. They usually collect email lists. That's a great way to get started. So search for like prepper blog, prepper newsletter, prepper e-zine, prepper forum. Keywords like that on Google will help you find those solo ads for that niche. Alright, Michael asks, if starting from scratch, could you tell us typical time to build a 5K list using your recommendation of buyers list solos? Well, I mean, that really depends on how much you want to spend and how much time you want to put into it. I don't know your work ethic or the numbers that you're willing to put in, and if you're willing to invest and reinvest all your profits. I recommend that people, when they buy solo ads, they just reinvest. Basically, I tell you to take a percentage of your income, put into solo ads, and reinvest all of the money that your business makes into more traffic and building your list up. So if that's something you're willing to do, you can grow that a lot faster, as long as you're following the guidelines I recommend. Once you start building that buyers list and you start getting people that way, you're going to start placing in affiliate contests. And when you start placing an affiliate contest, you're going to be able to get some of those people to reciprocate for you. So I highly recommend that you start creating your own products then. And products are really easy to create. They're not near as hard as you think. I'm creating a product right now just talking to you on this webinar. This is something that I could sell if I wanted. This is pretty simple to do. I'm basically talking to my computer, and anyone can do that. I've just said and ah and all that. I mean, it's not perfect. Nothing I make is perfect. Don't get hung up on that. Just go for it. So when you start having success and you start making some sales, you start placing in these joint venture contests. So when there's a product launch, most products have a joint venture contest, and they give out prizes for the top people promoting. So they have kind of this sales leaderboard showing who's the top promoter. So for instance, today I did a webinar with John Thornhill. He was the #1 promoter of my solo ads course, and he sold over 300 copies of my course. A lot of happy customers came from him, and we did this follow-up webinar offering some more training about internet marketing, and then presenting an offer of some mentoring from him, a coaching program of his. And so by doing that, by having a product of my own, I was able to make a lot more revenue today by promoting John's mentoring and coaching as an affiliate. So you just keep that in mind. So having those products and having a product launch is the next kind of logical thing once you start building an email list that starts having results. Okay, so Ray asks, how do we find vendors with buyers lists? You got to ask them. You got to just point blank ask them, hey, can I buy a solo ad just to your buyers list? They're going to charge you more money for it. So maybe they're going to sell clicks for, 30, 40, 50 cents normally. You might be paying, $1 or $1.50 or $2 a click. But there are people out there who will sell you solos just to their buyers list. You're just going to have to pay a premium for it. Start small. Buy a solo ad, for 25 clicks, 50 clicks, 75 clicks, 100 clicks to that buyers list. Start small and see if that list responds to your offer. Well, John, I'm glad that you like John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program. It is great. He's a great guy. He got a lot of affiliates for me, and he made a lot of sales of my products. So he's wonderful. I'm glad you're having success with that. Richard asks, so most of the major solo ads have to do with IM/IM work or IM/online work. Just a lot of the solo ads that I talk about are in the internet marketing, make money online, business opportunity niche. There is a site called Direct. Now, okay, for everyone listening, if you're into other niche markets, you can do a Google search for whatever your niche is and solo ad, whatever your niche is, and newsletter. So it could be dog training solo ad, dog training newsletter, dog training e-zine, dog training forum, dog training blog, those types of things. You're going to be able to find stuff. Even go on ClickBank, look for someone who's got like a dog training product, for example, and they might have a newsletter because they're going to have their customers. Anyone who's bought a product on ClickBank is a customer. That's a customer list. And they probably captured those emails. You could pay them to send out an email. Now, there's a site called www.directoryofezines.com. There's a link to it on the thank you page for this training course. So go to it, click on it, and you can sign up for this membership. Now, I think it's $197, but it's a lifetime fee, and it's run by a friend of mine called Charlie Page, and he has a listing of all sorts of solo ad vendors in different niche markets. So pretty much any other niche that you're interested in, he talks about the solo ads in those markets. Ray asks, what are preppers? Usually it's kind of people that think the world's going to kind of end, and so they're, stocking up on, guns and ammo and canned food and gardening at home and stuff like that, because I don't know if the zombies are going to take over or what's going on, but they seem afraid that something bad is going to happen. And nothing against them. I fully understand wanting to be prepared, and I do get it. I do understand that mentality. I know a lot of people that are preppers. But it's a very passionate niche, and they spend a ton of money online. There's a lot of money in the prepper niche. That's funny, Dennis. Uh, you're welcome, Michael. Uh, whoops. So, actually, I got the link here right now, I think. So it's www.joinpartnership.com/read. I'll just type in the link there for you guys. That's for the mentoring from John Thornhill and myself. Willie, you also asked, is Udemy still a good resource for solo ads? Yeah, I still buy solo ads off there. Can you find Warrior Forum? Can you find solo ads on Warrior Forum? Yes. So there's a search feature on Warrior Forum. Just type in solo ad, and you can find people that way. I think you can also find them in the Warrior Special Offers section, or maybe it's the Classified Ads section. One or the other. I've seen solo ads in there. Michael asks, how much do we need to invest on solo ads before we see a result? That depends. There are so many different factors that go into play. It depends on what your squeeze page is. It depends on the solo ad you're buying from. It depends on if you're buying a customer list. It depends on how much money you're spending. It depends on the niche. I can't really answer that question for anyone. I can give you, you can start small. Spend, $25, $50 a week. Buy some solo ads. Get started. It's better to get started and dip your toes and build a relationship with that list and just reinvest all the money you have, take a percentage of your income and put it into advertising and growing your business. Now, I'm not an accountant or a tax person or a lawyer or anything, but my understanding, at least how I run my business, is when I pay for advertising, I can deduct it on my taxes, and therefore I'm not really losing money. I'm able to write it off, and so I don't have to pay taxes on it. So you need to check with your accountant, your lawyer, those types of people. I'm not giving you legal advice or financial advice, but that's how I do it, and I would imagine you could do it too. Richard asked, do I recommend any particular buyers or any particular solo ad sellers? Basically, what I would do is I would look for testimonials of people. I would ask them a lot of questions. One of the things I recommend is go to my solo ad directory. It's soloaddirectory.com/blog. And if there's a search area on there called, and you can just type in recommended. Now that's going to give you some of the vendors that several years ago did really well for me. And those would be people to reach out to and ask them a bunch of questions and see if they would sell you a customer solo ad. Now on Udemy, you could do the same thing. They have a section where it's the top, I think it's the top 5 buyers or top 5 sellers for the week. It's Udemy movers and shakers. So you go to their forum, you look for movers and shakers. So they just had like week 31 or 32, I think, here, and they shared their movers and shakers on there. So they're top sellers. And so connect with some of the ones that are the top sellers there and ask them a lot of questions. Now, they may not sell you a customer only solo ad on Udemy, but they might be able to sell you off-site a customer only solo ad. Richard asks, so with an ad you only you could just give them the link to send out. You don't have to write the ad. Yeah, you would not have to write the ad. You could just give them a link. A lot of them would prefer you have something written up. But for instance, in our example here, where we had the, I'll just get to the squeeze page to make it simple here. So the subject line, you might be able to just say, free video reveals a 2K per day system. They open up the email. Hey friend, I don't know if you've watched this video yet, but I'm just shocked and amazed by how my friend's making over $2,000 per day online in his internet business. Be sure to click here and sign up to get free instant access to this video presentation, or to this powerful video presentation. That would be your solo ad. You don't have to go overboard on it. Your job is just to sell the click. So the solo ad vendor just has to get people to click. Okay, Ivan asks if ad swaps are hurting the list, do you recommend this method? So for those listening, ad swaps are when you promote somebody and they promote you. So you've got a list, maybe you're giving away something for free, and then you do an ad swap with someone else and they're giving away something for free. So maybe Ivan's got a free ebook and I've got a free video. Ivan might promote my video, I promote his ebook, and people sign up for our respective squeeze pages and join our list. Now, this is a method that you can grow your list. It's free. You need to have some subscribers on your list. Building your list with solo ads is a great way to get started, and then you can do the ad swaps. What I would recommend, if you are to do this route, have different segments of your list. So in Aweber or GetResponse, you can have it set up where someone is on your list, they join your list for the first time, they get this kind of indoctrination series where you build a relationship with them and you convince them of who you are, and you build a relationship so they get to know, like, and trust you. Now after this campaign of maybe 7, 10, 30 days, you could move them from that campaign to a list where you're either going to promote affiliate offers or you can do ad swaps. Now if you want to put them on the affiliate offer list, they could just stay in that indoctrination campaign. I think that's fine. But if you want to do the ad swaps, I would have it so at the end of your indoctrination campaign, at the very end of you building a relationship with these people, so maybe 7 days later, they get added to this ad swap list of yours. Those people can get these ad swaps, and that way it's the people that maybe aren't as interested in what you have to offer, and you can give them free information. If you're buying buyers list solo ads, I would not bother with ad swaps. But if you're just doing freebie seeker solo ads, I see nothing wrong with doing the ad swaps as long as you do them in a segment. So if you're doing an ad for your membership site, would I aim it to those looking for for the membership I offer? Basically what I would do is I would get them on an email list. Now if you're just doing for the buyers list solos, with a buyers list solo, you'd probably be able to convince them to just promote your membership site and you wouldn't have to do a squeeze page. But I would still get people on an email list first, because you're going to have a much higher chance of people signing up for something for free, and then I would upsell them your membership. So maybe take one of the most exciting parts of your membership out and offer that as a free download. People can sign up for that free gift through the solo ad, and then they get presented with a really killer deal on your membership, and that way you can get sales for your membership offer. Patricia asks, do you not market to your new subscribers during the indoctrination period? Not always. I mean, sometimes I'll send out for my own products or for some relevant affiliate offers, but I feel that just having some follow-up emails in place for that first week or two is a great way to build a deep relationship with those new subscribers or those new customers of yours. Okay, Ivan says he's been getting some subscribers through solo ads, but when he sends out some follow-up emails, the opens are not good. So the open rates on things like Aweber and GetResponse aren't always right. I know a lot of times it'll say that I haven't opened up an email, even though I sent the email to myself and I opened it up, so I know the tracking isn't perfect on either one of those platforms. So do bear that in mind. The other thing, it could be due to the relationship that you have with your list. So for instance, if you're just sending them stuff to buy, or you're just sending them free things to sign up for, they may feel like they don't really know you and don't know why they should read your emails. But if you're building a relationship with them, like for instance, one of my emails that I use in a series to kind of get people to know, like, and trust me is I have one where I ask them a question and then I respond to their question if they respond. So let's say my email is like, what's your number one question about internet marketing? They'll send it to me. I'll reply. Sometimes I'll even promote a product in that response, or I'll just give them a couple sentences or a paragraph to build a relationship with. Now, another email I might have that I actually use in one of my series is a picture of my son and I snowshoeing, and we got to see a frozen waterfall. And so I use that as a way to build a relationship with people, because anyone who's got a parent or anyone who's seen a frozen waterfall, or maybe they haven't seen snow before, would find that kind of interesting, and think it's kind of cool that I'm kind of giving you an insight into my life and my lifestyle. I'm sharing that with you, and I'm maybe not hyping you up on making millions upon millions of dollars or anything like that online, but I'm sharing with you a little bit of my personality, and that shines through. So if you can do anything, videos, pictures, giving out free reports, those types of things are going to help you build that relationship with people. Ask them questions, respond to emails that you get from people who email you. That's going to help you build customers for life. A lot of you have done phone calls with me. So for instance, you've purchased my product, you got on a webinar like this, maybe you got on that webinar that I did with John, you maybe scheduled a call with me, and we did a 15-minute call. I didn't try to pitch you on anything, did I? No. I just answered your questions and helped you out, and if there was something that you were looking for, I sent you a follow-up email with a link to more of my training, or to an affiliate offer that I thought was a good fit for you if it's something that you specifically asked for. But I didn't go into trying to sell you mode. I'm more about building a long-term relationship with you, because I know that if I can help you make your first dollar online, or if I can get you from where you are now to where you can quit your job, or maybe make it so your spouse doesn't have to work so hard and maybe they can quit their job, you're going to be a lot happier with me. You're going to stick with me for a long time, and you're going to buy various products, services, coaching, mentoring, done for you systems, workshops, one-on-one advice from me, and that's where I make a lot of my money. And so it's in my best interest to give, and help you out, and in return, I know, tomorrow, the next day, a week from today, a month from now, 10 years from now, you're going to still be buying products and services from me, because I helped you get from where you are now to where you want to be, and I'm helping you further go down that line of being more successful. So if you take that route with your list, and you don't really focus on the daily profits, and you don't really focus on how much money your business is making you, but you focus on how am I helping my customers the most so they can achieve their dreams, your business is going to really start taking off. So focus on that. Focus on that with any email you write, any marketing you do, any training you do. Just come from a giving standpoint and how you can help people and how you can be better than your competition. So if you bend over backwards to help out your customers, they're going to notice it, and they're going to realize that you're one of the good guys, and they're going to want to do more stuff with you. So just keep that in mind with any email you write. Let's see, we have a couple questions here. Oh, John says that he's a member of John Thornhill's Partnership to Success program, and if I can encourage anyone to take the course, it's worth far more than the cost. Well, thank you, John. And Robert here says also products bought for learning are deductible, and that's true. I buy a lot of products and coaching and mentoring and things like that. I go to a lot of seminars. I write all that stuff off. Once again, I'm not a tax person or your accountant or your lawyer, so follow up with someone if you want to know for sure, but from my understanding and Robert's understanding, that is correct. All right, I'm going to open up the phone line here for a minute or so and see if anyone has any more questions. All right, so you guys should be unmuted on the line. Anyone have questions there? Or do we have any more questions to enter on the chat box? Leave it open for another minute or two here, and if we don't have any questions, we'll wrap up, but if we do, I'll stay on and help you guys out. So, type away or speak up. You're welcome, Ivan. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome, Mark. Glad you could make it. You're welcome, Ann. You're welcome, Willie. I'm just going to give you the links one more time before everyone signs out. So, getting the coaching, which a lot of people have talked highly about on this call. I'll give you a live link here so you can actually click it. www.joinpartnership.com/read. And if you want to get on my early bird list for my Facebook course, that's readflorene.com/earlybird. Hey Jennifer, we've got a Facebook customer group. We've got the support desk. We've got, if you haven't done a call with me yet, you can do that 15-minute call. We do lots of webinars like this for my customers and clientele. So, be sure to take advantage of those resources. I'm here to help. There's a lot of people in that Facebook group that are smarter than I am, and they can help you. You can always reach me on a support ticket. If we haven't done that phone call, be sure to take advantage of that. And I wish you the best of success, but I mean, we're really giving you the resources you need to succeed. You're welcome, Richard. Glad to help. Well, I'm not seeing any other questions. Yeah, you're welcome, Jennifer. And I'm not seeing any other questions, so I think we'll... oh, wait, there might be one more here. Oh, thank you, James. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you're finding value in the coaching. Yes, I'm recording this in two different formats, so hopefully one of them will turn out. I will be sending out the replay when it is ready, so probably sometime this weekend, because tomorrow I'm going to send out the replay for the webinar I did with John, and so this might go out later in the evening on Friday, or this might come out on Saturday for you guys. So sometime over the weekend you'll get the replay for this, or I'll put it in the members area and just send out an email to the members. But there should be a replay sometime this weekend. Oh, thank you, Michael. Really appreciate it. So with that, I'm not seeing any other questions. I'm going to wish you good night, wish you best of success. Just remember, you don't need a product, you don't need a website. Just get an autoresponder, find an affiliate product, start buying those solo ads, buy the customers only buyers list solo ads. You can get started right now. You could start tonight. You just need to take action, start building that email list. You're going to have a lot more success buying solo ads, building your email list, than you are just buying all these different WSOs every single day. It's much better. I mean, I know people out there that buy 10 different WSOs in a day. And, when you have these WSOs that cost 10 or 20 bucks, you're spending $100, $200 a day on training. It's much better for you to take that money and spend it on solo ads, spend it on, Facebook advertising, spend it on solo ads, spend it on mentoring from John and myself if you want. And you're going to have a lot more success doing those things. So once again, I'm going to give you the links for the coaching with John, because a lot of people have brought that up today. It's joinpartnership.com, JOYN partnership.com. And if you want to get on my early bird list for my Facebook course, it's readflorene.com/earlybird. So thanks again. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being a customer. I'm here to help. Take advantage of the Facebook group. Take advantage of the 15-minute phone call. It's not a sales pitch. I'm not offering you any services on there. It's just to answer your questions. Take advantage of more webinars like this. Be on the lookout for the webinar replay that I'm going to send you out probably tomorrow for the webinar that I just did with John Thornhill. Be on the lookout for this webinar replay, because I know some of you came on a little late and you're going to want access to this. Next Friday, I've got that course coming out on Facebook ads that really goes hand in hand with the solo ad training. It's really the next logical step if you're building your email list. So look out for those emails. I wish you the best of success. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much. Have a great night. Take care. Goodbye.